Hi, this is Bob Brown. Welcome to my YouTube channel, recorded on December 10th, 2016. Real quick, so here's the Trump versus the oligarchy, the shadow of Putin. My other game somehow got reset. I'll put the link in the notes. There you see it. So the goal of this is to, I've got Rexnord in there. I want to put all the companies that President-elect Donald Trump tweets about, positively or negatively. We're going to put them into this game. We also want to put the companies from Vladimir Putin from Russia that Putin is more pro and negative, etc. So, for example, if Putin says something negative about an American company, if we can get that information from Vladimir Putin or his people, we want to put those stocks in this game and start tracking that. I have a hypothesis that Donald Trump is, in some small way, is modeling what he's doing off of Vladimir Putin's, what I call the war against the oligarchs. When Vladimir Putin came into power, he went against the oligarchs. He was pretty ruthless. Like I say, Putin doesn't rule Russia with an iron fist. He rules Russia with a titanium fist. But I think in some way you're seeing some of the shadow of Putin on Donald Trump in U.S. politics and even business, because Putin is the strong man. He's a very strong person. He's a strong personality. He's bigger than life. He's the Napoleon of the 21st century. He's a man with a titanium fist. And he's ruling Russia, and Russia is, in some ways, is getting out of the economic quagmire that was in after the fall of the Soviet Union, and it's the rebuilding. Of course, to Vladimir Putin, the worst thing to happen to him in human history was the fall of the Soviet Union. And one of Vladimir Putin's very big heroes of Russian history is Stalin. Now, in the West, we hear that and we just can't believe it. Putin is also an avid judoka. He's a judo. He also does the Russian martial art, which I can't remember the name of right now. He's one of those bigger-than-life people that the Russians love. But we have to understand something. Putin, for all his many problems, in my opinion, he went to war with the oligarchs, and he won ruthlessly. And if, like I say, if you cross Vladimir Putin's path, you better have a really big life insurance policy, and please consider me to be a beneficiary, because you will not survive if you go against Vladimir Putin. But I think in a small way, Trump has modeled his philosophy off of Vladimir Putin, because what you're seeing is with the wall and with the 35% tariff and his negative tweets towards companies that are moving out, and specifically the two in Indiana, that Mike Pence's home state, Vice President-elect Mike Pence's home state, he's really done that. And I've shown in the previous video how Market Watch on Yahoo saw. I actually said they were bullish. The ZAC was actually very bearish against Rexnord. And it'll be interesting to see how Trump, in his own way, has a different model, but it's very similar. It won't be carried out as Vladimir Putin did it, but Trump, in his own way, using Twitter, is forcing the oligarchs of this country to be brought under control. He brought Carrier. It was the workers and Trump together that brought the Carrier CEO to the bargaining table. It wasn't the union representatives. The union representatives going up there bad-mouthing Trump. Well, I have no respect for that guy, because actually it was the workers themselves and Trump that got the Carrier guys to there. But I'm seeing a parallel, a very interesting, shadowy parallel between what Vladimir Putin did against the oligarchs and what Trump is doing against the oligarchs in this country. It's very interesting, and what I want to do is collect Donald Trump's tweets, the businesses that play ball with Trump and the businesses that don't play ball with Trump. Same thing, the businesses that Vladimir Putin starts talking about in America. And you already know, if you're in Russia and you don't play ball with Putin, you don't have to worry about playing ball ever again. Your days of playing ball are over in Russia, because Putin will put you down. So over here, Trump is using social media as his weapon against business oligarchs and businesses that won't adhere to his policy. Vladimir Putin uses social media, of course, but he's KGB. So at the end of the day, let's just say that if you don't play ball with Vladimir Putin, like I said, you don't have to worry about playing ball ever again. So it's interesting, and it's going to be interesting, the dynamic between these two. It's going to be very interesting because Russia has a long history of wanting and demanding the strong man. So anyway, that's a quick update on my game. Please consider joining. We want to track this from a social science and business standpoint. This has been Bob Brown, as always. Keep studying.